Oh no. Oh, it's sticky. Too much. It was a bad idea. The lipstick came like this. To the rescue! Hey gorgeous, how are you? In today's video, we're gonna be testing luxury makeup products to see if they are overrated. We all love splurging sometimes, but it is always good to know which products are worth the money. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. I'm posting videos every week. Headband on. On my lips now, I have this product by Bev. It is a glossy lip oil in the shade Lip Dew, and I'm going to apply a tiny bit more. It has a sweet chemical scent like vanilla. It's not overpowering and it is super glossy. And this one here retails for $23.46. Quite an expensive lip oil. And after that, I'm gonna apply this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. It is a hydrating primer. The formula is very lightweight. It reminds a moisturizer. Okay, let's apply this. It is super spreadable and it doesn't smell. It gives a shiny finish and also it feels refreshing on the skin, and it has a lightweight formula. The travel size that I have here contains 25 milliliters and it retails for $20. The full size contains 50 milliliters and it retails for $40. That's quite an expensive face primer. So let's go to the next foundation product. This one here is by Urban Decay. It is the Stay Naked Hydro Maniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. This one is in the shade 30 Light. It is scentless. It has a thicker consistency like a mousse. This has medium to full coverage. A beautiful glowy finish. The price of this one is $26.50. And for the eyes, I'm gonna be using the Rare Beauty Concealer in the shade 180 Warm, and I'm gonna use this only on the eyes, not on the face, because I'm gonna apply a different product to highlight the face. Oops, I think I applied too much concealer. Yeah, it looks nice. And now it's time for the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat Radiant Touch. You can use it on the eyes to highlight them, but with this one you cannot cover dark circles or discolorations. So I'm going to apply this on my forehead, also on the bridge of my nose, exactly on the center. Well, I'm trying on the center. I also want to highlight my smile lines. I'm also gonna apply some. Oops, that's a lot. It's not so visible. I don't think this is a product that you really need in your makeup routine. I could also use
my concealer.
So let's check the price of it. This one is the full size. It contains 2.5 milliliters. It can last up to 6 months and it retails for $40. That's super expensive. About the packaging, it is super bougie and it is a clickable pen. You don't really have control of how much product gets out. So I think this one is an overrated and overhyped product because it doesn't really have coverage. To set all of the face products, I'm gonna be using one of my favorite setting powders, the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I have been using this for ages. The Hydromaniac foundation creased a little bit, but it's very manageable. This powder gives a matte finish. Of course, I'm also going to set the concealer around the eyes. So far, my base makeup doesn't look bad, right? So let's continue now with a bronzer by NARS. It is a cult favorite. This is in the shade Laguna. This formula is very soft on the skin and it gives a very flattering bronzing color. Now I'm pinching my brush and I'm taking the same bronzer again. This time I'm oops, I applied too much. It was a bad idea. Ooh, it blends so
easily.
That worked. This is not the full size. It contains 3.3 grams of product and it retails for $26. If you want to get the full size, it retails for $45 and it contains 8 grams of product. You can find it in 9 colors. I think it is a great product. You don't really need the full size. It has so much product. For blush, I'm gonna be using the Natasha Denona Blush Glow Duo. We have a blush and the highlighter, and I'm going to take the blush for now. It is in the shade Golden Coral. It is a very beautiful light corally shade, and it is actually one of the travel size products that I'm taking a lot of times with me when I'm traveling because they are smaller. This blush is super smooth on the face. And then I'm gonna take the highlighter of this duo. I'm taking a smaller brush. Oops, I applied a lot. It looks gorgeous. The glow is very natural. So this blush duo is $20. If you want to get the full size of the highlighter, it retails for $38 and you get 10 grams of product. I couldn't find the full size of the blush for 4 grams of product. The price of it is $20. So it is definitely worth the money to get the blush duo. For the brows, I'm taking the Deep Brow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this one is in the shade medium brown. It is a legendary brow product. You need such a tiny amount of this. I have used it maybe 20 times. I'm going to apply this first on the area that I don't have much brows.
I made the boo-boo here.
And this is a very easy product to use if you don't have fuller brows. And to set the brows and give the fluffy look, I'm gonna be using the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This is one of the best brow gels if you have unruly brows and you really want them to stay all day long. And about the prices, the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade retails for $26. You can find it in 11 colors. About the brow setter, this one is the full size. It contains 7 milliliters and the price of it is $34. So these brow products are totally worth the money. I have tried them many times before. On the eyes, I'm gonna be using this palette by the brand Rowan, and this is the 75 degrees eyeshadow palette, and this is a very bougie brand. We also have a little velvety case for the palette. The packaging is super elegant, luxurious, very pretty. All of them are shimmery, so that's why I'm gonna be using this little palette by Natasha Denona as well. And this is the Baby Biba palette. So Natasha Denona has a full-size eyeshadow palette that it's called the Biba palette with 15 eyeshadows. And this one here is the Baby. It has 3 shades of that palette. I'm taking the Biba palette first and this matte beige eyeshadow to use as a crease color. And this eyeshadow is called L. I actually couldn't find it in the original Biba palette.
And it blends
so nicely. It is very smooth on the eyes. Up next, I'm gonna take the darker brown shade. It is called Cocoa and I'm going to blend this in the outer crease. It looks gorgeous and it is very pigmented. I actually applied a lot. I'm going to swatch all of the eyeshadows. And then now let's swatch the Rowan palette as well. These are like creamy eyeshadows and they feel more like eyeshadow toppers. And then now I'm taking the Rowan palette and this dark brown warmer eyeshadow and I'm pressing this on the outer part of my eye. And we can also see the golden sheen and the glitter. I have an eyelash here, go away. And I scratched my face, nice.
great job.
This eyeshadow looks better than what I was anticipating, but at the same time,
I'm not sure if I like it.
now I'm taking the golden eyeshadow, which is very creamy, and I'm going to add this with my fingertip. Oh, it's sticky. Oh no, it's gonna ruin my eye makeup. It is a glittery mess. I think I have removed some of the concealer on this eye.
Oh boy.
Maybe with mascara I can hide it. For the lower eye, I'm gonna take this darker golden bronzy shimmery eyeshadow and I'm using the mirror of the palette, which is so convenient.
There is no way.
I can transfer this eyeshadow on my eyes with a brush. Sponge tip applicator to the rescue. Do I have any left? Found it. And now I'm trying again to take this gorgeous eyeshadow. I hope it looks nice on my eyes. It's a little bit splotchy, but not like the previous shade.
It's very tricky to use on this eye.
And for the inner part of the lower eye, I'm gonna take the remaining eyeshadow, the last one. Oops, I applied a lot. It doesn't look bad. Now I'm taking the lightest shimmery shade. It is called Monroe.
Like Marilyn Monroe?
And I'm going to highlight the inner corner. It looks stunning. The Natasha Denona palette is top notch. I really like it. Because of this, I'm thinking about getting the bigger palette. So this little palette here retails for $22. It is quite expensive. And the full size is $129 for 15 eyeshadows. And the Rowan palette retails for 49 euros. It is quite messy to use. I wouldn't recommend this palette. This is what I'm gonna apply for mascara. It is by Lancome. It is the Hypnose Doll Eyes Mascara. This one can give volume and separation. It is in the shade 1, so black. And this is how it looks. Ooh, it's so bougie. And this claims that it can give the doll lash effect mascara.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna look like a doll. The applicator is a fiber brush. It smells like roses. That's weird. And then now I'm gonna apply on the lower lashes first. I like that the tip is so thin that you can easily define the inner lashes. And this is how it looks with one coat. It actually gives the doll lash effect. Now I want to apply a second coat. It gives more volume now. And the lashes are still very nicely defined. I think it looks very nice. So I actually like this mascara. It is $33. It is quite expensive for a product that you need to change after 6 months. But if you want to splurge, this one is very nice. And for the lips, I'm gonna apply a lipstick. This lipstick by Guerlain.
Buddy.
It is the Rouge lipstick. And I have the shade number 30 in matte. Very weird happened. The lipstick came like this because you need to buy the cup separately. I didn't know that and I just ordered the lipstick. At least I have a cup, but it's not so pretty. I'm gonna have here a picture of the cases that you can get for this lipstick. I have already removed the lip oil and now I'm neutralizing. It is super creamy. I love the color. I really like the formula. It doesn't intensify the lines of the lips. It looks amazing. I'm sad that the price is $36 because it is so good on the lips. And the price for the case starts from $26 and the most expensive is $38. I think it's not overrated, but it is a little bit ridiculous that I need to buy the case.
Individually.
My favorite luxury products of today's video are the lipstick, of course, and the eyeshadow palette
By Natasha Denona.
Let me know in the comments what is your favorite product of today's video, and you can watch next my review of the MAC Cosmetics makeup products. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!